to me is an internal thing. Like I've struggled with a lot of things in my life, like being a product of divorced parents had an effect on me.
Okay.
So it caused me to run away from relationships rather than building relationships with people, because I never, once conflict came up, my go-to is to just run and cut people off and you never hear from me again. That's not healthy. So I had to do the work to be sure, am I cultivating healthy relationships in a way where if something comes up, like if we disagree or if we are in conflict, work on communicating how you feel. Work
Right.
on communicating, in general, and work on like trying to, if this relationship is important to you, like you say it is, build on it. You have to build on these things. So,
Your definition of whole.
so my definition of whole is not letting your past or certain traumas affect how you move now. So, but however, some people don't know that their trauma still affect them until you're in relationships.
Absolutely, they don't.
So, because here's what I've learned, especially the difference in dating and the difference in being in a committed relationship. In dating, you will always see who the other person is and who they allow you to see. And committed relationships, committed romantic relationships especially, will always show you who you are. And it will always show you what you need to work on.
Yes.
So if you in a committed relationship, you will see like, oh, I have an issue, with running away. Why is that?
Right.
Why is that a thing? Or why is it that every time I get in a committed relationship, I get scared and I push people away? What is that about? Like, why am I, you've acknowledged the thing, but let's not stop there. Let's get to the next step. Okay, why? Let's get to the foundation of it all. So wholeness is when you get to the foundation of a thing and you can handle the foundation of a thing and tackle it head on and have the hard conversations and do that inner work. That way, once you start building on a solid foundation, it's more firm. But like I said, everybody goes through things in life where you will meet people that will cause you to go back to who you used to be and back to things that you dealt with, where you have to tackle this thing. You have to acknowledge these things head on and be honest with yourself. Like, this happened and it's causing A, B, C, and D to go out of control. So you can either deal with it or you can run. And you're going to get tired of running at some point.
You think there's a such thing as being all the way healed? You're done healing.
Yeah, I do. Because, and I'll put it this way. If let's say you cut yourself, those cuts are going to heal. Now, if it can happen externally, why can't it happen internally? I'll give this example. My dad and our relationship was terrible. It was transactional. And
what about those relationships?
And I never wanted that.
Yeah.
But it was just like, well, if I give you some money, we'll be cool. And it's just like, I don't care about none of that. I want a relationship with my father. But we had to dig deep to get to the root of the issue. And so I had to stop blaming the fact that my parents got divorced, that my father and I's relationship was so bad that my relationships, when I got older, stopped working. Like, okay, yeah, it was bad, but cool. Dad, let's have a conversation. What's going on? You know, and so now I'm happy to say my dad and our relationship is dope. We can talk about anything. We can hang out. I was just at his house the other day, and we was just kicking it. Like, nah, but for real.